Well, what's going on, Blues Nation? Well, what a huge win tonight. A huge win, winning 3-2 in a shootout over the Minnesota Wild to pick up two big-time points. And yeah, three straight wins. And although the Wild do pick up a point in this one, yeah, three straight wins against three very good teams. And uh, all three of these wins against teams that likely will be in the playoffs. The Bruins will beat them on Monday, the LA Kings, and now the Minnesota Wild. So, huge win, and yeah, very exciting in a shootout. Uh, we only have three overtime losses all season long. And yeah, so now currently uh, we are 1 point back of the Wild and just 4 points back of the Vegas Golden Knights for the second and final wild card spot in the Western Conference. So, and we'll face the Wild again next Saturday in Minneapolis, and we'll also play Vegas and Nashville once as well. So, some key games coming up. So, after a scoreless first period, we would take a 1-0 lead early in the second. Goal scored by Jordan Kyrou. 5:49 into the second, power play goal, assist by Jake Neighbors and Robert Thomas. And for Thomas, the 50th assist on the season. He's continuing his amazing season. His 50 assists is top 20 in the league, and he's top 20 in the league in points. And it's been a long time since the Blue has registered 100 points in the season. And has a chance if he can stay healthy and basically average a point per game the next however many games there are left, then he could get 100. So, and then 27 seconds into the third period, Braden Shen would put us up 2-0. Assist by Kyrou and Nicoletti. That would put us up 2-0. But then, less than a minute later, the Wild would get on the board to make it 2-1. Goal scored by Marco Rossi. His 18th of the year. That would make it a 2-1 game. Marco Rossi, who is in his first full season, debuted 2 seasons ago, but only had 1 point his first 2 years combined. So that would make it 2-1, and then at the 16:01 mark, the Wild would tie it up 2-2. Goal scored by Kirill Kaprizov, his 35th of the year. Just a couple years ago, he had a 100-point season. And yeah, so that would tie it up 2-2, and it would go to overtime. And Bennington was very good in the overtime period. And there weren't many shots taken, but regardless, so then go to a shootout, and first skater, Robert Thomas, would a backhand that would be missed, and then Wild first shooter would hit the crossbar, and then Jake Neighbors would also hit the crossbar. So it remained scoreless, and then Braden Shen with the wrist shot to put us up in the shootout. But then Matt Boldy would keep it going, and then Jordan Kyrou would put us up in the shootout 2-1, and then Frederick Gaudreau with a missed shot saved by Binnington as we get the win 3-2. And another fine outing from Binnington, 22 saves on 24 shots. So, yeah, we'll be back in action tomorrow night against the Anaheim Ducks, team that is likely not going to the playoffs. So they only have 49 points, and yeah, and there's only two teams currently in the league that are eliminated from playoff contention. That's the Blackhawks and the Sharks. So we'll actually face the Sharks twice. Uh, and we'll also play the Blackhawks once. So we have a fairly easy schedule against a number of teams that are on the outside looking in. So we'll see how it goes against Anaheim tomorrow night. So probably means that Joel Hofer will get the start in goal for the Blues. So till then, Comics, we're saying go Blues.